Oh, one of them high sellers, one of them world's best selling trucks right behind us. You know, that F-150, boy. Check out these windows. Couldn't figure out how to get the washer fluid engaged, so I had to wipe them by hand with some baby wipes. Ain't that something? Anyways, you know we're in pursuit, in high-speed pursuit of the F-150. There it is, high speed. Ooh, boo, we get one. And another one. And then I got this clunker, so I can't really talk, but they're everywhere. What the hell's going on? Hit the subscribe button, smash that like button each video. Dislike it if you choose, unsubscribe if you want, whatever. You're here, we appreciate it. Just watch the video, put a comment down below on what you like or want to see different next time. But just take the time to enjoy this day. Super grateful, as always. You guys keep being awesome, keep being amazing, and keep influencing the world. What is going on, everybody? We are in the headquarters here. This is where all the magic happens behind the scenes, aka my desk, in the shared office with Tori's space. But I did want to show this to you guys. Look at how cool this is. This cool military coin for Pearl Harbor. Isn't that super cool? One of my workers brought that home to me from a vacation he went on. So thank you, Brian. That was a super cool gift. I love little mementos and things like that. So I know this channel is newer and growing and not tons of followers yet, but still I would love to put on for you guys. So if you got like a shirt, like maybe you own a landscaping business or a small engine repair or something like that, and you want me to rep your shirt, please send me a large or extra large shirt. I would love to rep your brand. Also hats, I love hats, snapbacks, etc. I'd be happy to wear it in a video if you guys want. I'm not trying to get free stuff. I'm just saying, if we start growing and you want free advertisement, send something my way. Thank you guys. Oh yeah, back at the Enterprise, right next to the nutrition store too. So shout out to QC Nutrition, the best in the business here locally. So anyways, guys, let's talk about what we're gonna do today here at the Enterprise. It's been a hot minute, but we are still at war trying to get our Duramax fixed up and back in our possession after the major wreck. But anyways, here we are, we're at Enterprise. What are we doing here? Well, I am trying to trade in my rent-a-car, this sleeper car. I'm sick of it. It's terrible, everything else. But besides that, it's costing me money every single day now as part of my settlement with the insurance company. We'll talk more about that, but I want to buzz in and see if I can't get something a lot cheaper, the cheapest. I want the cheapest thing they got on the lot and save me some pennies. So we'll go in here after I get done talking and try to get something cheaper and see what they can give me. The purpose of this video is to talk about my insurance claim nightmare. I call it a nightmare because literally I've been losing sleep over this deal. It's made me super impatient, super crazy in the head, just trying to stress out nonstop about, am I going to get paid? Am I going to lose money in the end? How's my truck going to turn out? It's stressful. It really is. And I don't want to sound too dramatic, but if you've been through one of these experiences before where your vehicle's been wrecked by somebody else, you never know what's going to happen in the end. So I kind of took like a different route on this deal. I kind of went independent, like a sports athlete that didn't take an agent and just sign their own deal. It's kind of what I'm going through. I could have went with my insurance company, paid my deductible, which was $500. I didn't really want to spend that. But then my insurance would file a claim against their insurance and they'd battle everything out. Instead, I left my insurance company out of the deal. It was actually my insurance company's recommendation that I do this, so I didn't have to pay my deductible and I didn't take a hit on my credit or my insurance, whatever. So anyways, I've been doing all the middleman back and forth with the insurance company, with the shop, yada yada, and it's been a taxing what, 4 or 5 weeks now. But luckily the body shop's been super cool, answering all my questions, answering on the first ring. But the insurance company keeps giving me the runaround. They're not answering phone calls, they're not answering emails, and then I lay awake at night like, what the hell's going on here? Am I getting scammed? Like, this is brutal, man. Where's the communication at? Like, your client hit me, like your client took away my vehicle, my transportation, and you won't even get back to me. So, I mean, it's been terrible, but at least when they do talk to me, they're super cool, super honest, and trying to get things moving for me. So I do appreciate that, but it's just a lot of unrest, and it's just not a good situation at all. So anyways, where are we at on the truck? So the truck has been fully teared down now. All the final numbers are turned in, and they had to send a field inspector out to validate all the repairs that it was going to take to get this thing back on the road. So I understand that that took some time, get somebody out there, validate the work that needs done, and then we kind of went to the drawing board and said, you know, estimated what the repairs were going to be plus the renter car, and then I agreed on a lump sum payout. So now that we got those numbers finalized, I'm going to come down here, try to save a couple dollars by getting a cheaper rent-a-car. But this is my truck. I'm just going to pay it off and keep it anyway. So fix all the front end panels, new radiator, new intercooler, and everything else. So it's going to look super sick. It'll be nice. It'll be mine. I can pay it off and just drive it forever. It's not like I'm building this thing for resale. And it's a truck. You know, you're supposed to beat these things up. They're not supposed to be perfect. It's not like a trophy truck. It's not a Shelby GT rare, you know, automobile. It's just a daily. It's a Duramax. Who cares? Let's beat the crap out of it a little bit and have some fun. So we're just trying to shave a couple dollars here and there and see what we can do with the extra. Oh boy, we're running up on another one. Look at it. Oh my gosh, in the wild. Look at it go. I did want to say one thing too. If you guys have been watching some of my shorts, I'll put some funny stuff on there. Funny things that I see driving down the road. Try not to take too offense to those. I know I'm calling out some people like I did in the F-150 video, but I totally respect anybody that has a passion for any automobiles and stuff like that. I just like clowning on some of them. You guys can clown on the Duramax and stuff I do. I like joking around. I like having fun, but just know in the end that I'm not trying to upset anybody or call anybody out for real. It's just the nature of the game. So if it's too much for you, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun on the channel too. So that's where we're at with that stuff. I want to get in here and get this thing, get this cheaper car, see if we can piss around in it, see if we can putt around and have some fun and make some jokes, make some laughs, because it's probably going to be terrible, which is just fine. But it'll keep getting us to work, like I said, and then we can finally get the truck back. If you've been through anything like this, I totally respect and appreciate what you've been through. If you have, tell me about it. I want to hear about it. Is this normal? Like, do you guys fight your own insurance deals, or do you always leave it up to insurance and hopefully get you the best deal in the end? I don't know if I would do it this way again or not. It's just, I have so many, you know, modifications to my truck that the scrap value is like $33,000. I'm like, well, shoot, stock, the trucks are going for 40 or 45 right now with my mileage and wear and tear, and that's without all the upgrades. So it's like, I could not take a loss. I had to get my truck back. So that's part of why I took this deal as well, because I understand I'm not getting a whole new frame and maybe everything I wanted, but it'll be good enough. It'll get down the road, and, you know, I'm going to keep it forever anyway, or at least for a while, and then sell it to somebody, and I'll tell them about everything. I wouldn't lie. But anyways, let's get into Enterprise. I'm done rambling, and let's see what we can come up with. And check out the new ride. Wait a minute, what? That's the same thing you had before. Oh, we didn't end up getting anything new. What the heck happened in there? Dang it, Enterprise. I'm just kidding. It's actually okay. Check this out. Maybe this nightmare's turning around a little bit, because I went in there and I told them, hey, I'm paying for this car now myself out of my settlement, and I want something cheaper. Give me the cheapest thing on the lot. They said, you're never going to believe this, but that clunker, that pile is the cheapest thing we got right now. I said, oh, come on, man. You got to be kidding me. They said, well, it looks like we got some stuff coming in next week. Just bring it in, we'll swap it out. And then she got to thinking, she's like, actually, tell you what, I'll just charge you for a mid-size car, and we'll just call it good. So that'll save you a bunch of money just because we didn't have anything on the lot. So that was super dope. That gal was super nice and friendly. Actually saved me $175 in this next couple weeks that we're going to have this car. So I'm super grateful. Shout out to Enterprise. That was a dope move. They looked everything over, made sure the tire and the oil, everything was good, and we're back on the road. We'll keep this clunker for now, and that's just fine. So hopefully we're changing the narrative of this story around a little bit here, and that will be well off here. But since this is about my insurance nightmare, the big thing that was a surprise to me this week, you know, we took a deal and we saved a lot of money by just stretching the frame as opposed to replacing it. What was found after the final teardown on the vehicle that I didn't even know happened was the radiator was pierced as well. So we have to do an entire radiator swap too. So that's going to be another couple thousand that I didn't expect to incur. So now that put me right on the brink again. This is such like a back and forth type of deal, and I don't know where we're going to end up monetarily on this thing, but money is money. It'll be okay. We're gonna be just fine in the end, but I am nervous, curious, excited to see where we end up on this deal. But I want to hear your story too. Did I tell you that we almost wrecked this thing too? Watch this real quick. Whoa, about got killed. So yeah, I was trying to film this guy's exhaust because it was a 6.7. It sounded really good, and he ended up cutting right into my lane and almost burying me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, no way, we almost wrecked the rent-a-car. That would have been terrible. But anyways, we're surviving this thing, but I apologize, guys. I got a lot better ideas and content coming, but I just need some cool vehicles to have. This thing we just can't do it with, so I do apologize. I do appreciate all the love and support. I do appreciate greatly if you subscribe and stay tuned for the next one. I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you so much. We'll see ya.